Hi everybody, my name is Richard and I am the owner of San Diego Cell Phone Repair. And in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys a Samsung Note 10 Plus teardown video. Now in this video is gonna be a general overview of how to take this phone apart right here. Let's just get right into this video. All right, let's get this thing started. Now very quickly before I begin, if you have this Samsung Note 10 Plus, just by watching this one video, if you piece together different parts of this video, you'll be able to learn how to replace many things on this phone. For instance, you'll be able to learn how to replace the charging port. You'll be able to learn how to replace the battery. Also the cameras, the front selfie camera and the back cameras. Maybe you drop your phone and you need to replace the lens back there. You will even be able to learn how to do a full screen replacement with the bezels just by watching this one single video. All right, let's get to it. Samsung Note 10 Plus teardown. Now let's start this teardown video with the removal of the back cover. Now this is probably going to be the hardest thing to do in this entire video, is removing this back cover without breaking it. Now this back cover is just made out of glass. Now it's not hard for me to do, but the way that I do this is I blow heat around the back edges with a heat gun, and then I use poker playing cards to slice through the adhesive. And this is the technique that I use to safely get this back cover off. All right, now that we got all the screws and the back glass cover taken off, I want to get right into what we see first right on this phone, and that is the wireless charging flex cable. Now I want to show you something about this part right here. As you notice, when you plug in the charging cable, it obviously charges, but if for whatever reason this thing gets damaged or you randomly get this message, because look, you unplug it, look now what happens. You cannot charge your phone anymore. Even though it's connected to a cable, look at the message that you get. Your phone's temperature is too low. Charging will continue when the temperature returns to normal. It has nothing to do with the temperature or the phone being hot. It's because of this. Now, I actually made a video on this issue on YouTube, and my video has 30,000 views just on this one topic. See, the title of the video is called "Your Phone's Temperature is Too Low. Charging will continue when the temperature returns to normal." Now, if you look at the comments section, you can see that this video helped a lot of people. Now, if we take some of these, look, "Thank you so much for this video. This saved me at least 12 hours of troubleshooting. Also works on my S10 Plus. Helpful video in my case. Thank you very, very, very much. Look, dude, thank you so much. There's a little pin connection to the right too. I pressed it back in the bottom and boom, no more charging issues. Thank you so much, bro. Look, this video helped me over and over and over and over and over again. Thank you. This helped a lot." As you can see, this video that I made is the same thing with this. So sometimes if you're trying to do a do-it-yourself home repair, like let's say if you only want to replace your battery or your charging port, but you accidentally damage this piece right here, for whatever reason, I have no idea, it affects the charging on this thing. Sometimes you might not even be doing a do-it-yourself at home. Maybe you just randomly get that thing and it affects the charging. So now that we got that aside and unplugged, we are going to put this here. Now what we're going to do is just take out these plastic pieces right here. Here's the one on the top, and then we'll take the one on the bottom. Now when you take the one on the bottom out, you'll notice that this is actually the loudspeaker right here. This is the sound you get when somebody calls you and you hear your ringtone ringing or your song, or if you're talking on speaker, on the loudspeaker. This is it right here. So we're just gonna start putting and stacking these things just like this right here. Now what do you see next? I'm gonna unplug the battery, but what you see first, you see these 3 cables. Now these cables connect this motherboard down to this small little tiny charging port motherboard. And we're just gonna take these and we're just gonna put them aside. There's nothing really that special about them, but you need them for your phone to work. And then this last one right here, this is your display for your screen. As you see, it runs through the hole and it goes right in here and it connects to the motherboard up here. So we can't take that out unless you're doing a screen replacement, right? Okay, what we have next here is the volume buttons right here. And you notice everything is a pop connection, right? And then here's another one for the digitizer. We'll unhook. Here we have our first camera. This is the front selfie front speaker camera. The front selfie camera. As you see, very easy to replace if you need to replace it. Front selfie camera, easy pop-in connection. You pop it in just like that. You can replace this very easily. We'll put it right there. The next thing we're gonna look at is right here, is the cable for the S Pen Flex. The S Pen is right here. This thing comes up right here and this plugs right into the motherboard, just like that. I'm gonna put this right here. Now it's time to take out this motherboard. No, first we have to take out the SIM tray. Now taking out the SIM tray is easy. You should probably have this in one of your phones, in any one of your phones. It's included in the box. All you do is just take that, pop it in that little hole right there, and the SIM tray ejects. And that's where you have your SIM card or your micro SD card right there. And we'll just put this right here. Now we'll be able to take out the motherboard. Now what you'll see on this motherboard is a bunch of cameras. And these cameras are all replaceable as well. The most common thing that will happen to your phone if you do need to replace any of these cameras is if somebody goes and they drop their phone on the back, boom, the lens shatters, and then all this dust and dirt gets in the cameras, then you got to replace your camera. You see these 3 cameras right here? You see how they line up just like this? Right in there, you see that? Take them away. It is these cameras right here. Now when you replace these cameras, they are all just pop connections, just like this. There's one camera right there, and the other 2 are right here. Now the way that if you want to replace these cameras, all you have to do is just, the easy way to do it is just blow a little heat on here, and then you can just start taking these cameras out just like this. You see how these cameras are removable? And you can easily remove these cameras if you need to replace these cameras, just the same way as you can do it like this. So we'll place this right here. Now what you see that's finally left after this motherboard is out, the final thing is this ear speaker. Now generally this ear speaker doesn't really go out, but if you have to replace it for whatever reason because you cannot hear people talking to you, you can just get a heat source like this. You blow some heat on there, and then you can just get a little thin tool like the one I'm using, and this thing should come out just like that. As you see, this is the ear speaker. You see those little copper points right there? They make contact with something on the motherboard, and that's how this thing works. So we'll put this right here. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is take out this charging port. Now, as you see, there are actually 3 screws that are there. Now, when you take these 3 screws out, just like that, just 1, 2, and 3, this charging port will be able to come out. So if you ever have a charging issue with your phone, like just say your charging port doesn't work anymore, you can come back to this video and you can see that the charging port right here is actually replaceable, and it's actually not hard to do. Once you got this phone open, as you see, you can just skip all this, taking out all this, and just go straight to taking out the charging port, put the phone back together, and you're done. So we're gonna put this charging piece right here, which generally you can buy these for around 10 bucks. And it also has a mic that's attached down to it. So the mic, when you're talking on the phone, like talking to your girl right here, it comes out of this little hole, right? You see the mic? It comes from this mic right here. So we'll put that aside with these, with those 3 screws. Now there are 2 things left. So now one of the things that I'm gonna take out right here is your vibration motor. So every time, usually if you had it set up that way where you touch your phone and it vibrates, it's this little thing right here. So we'll place this right here. One of the most common repairs on cell phones is replacing the battery. I probably won't get calls for this probably in another year or so after this video is made. But the way that you take this and you replace this thing out, the way that I do it is I blow just a little bit of heat. You don't go crazy on it. Now the thing, let me be straightforward. I have already taken this out once before already. But if you're doing it for your first time, you're probably gonna struggle with this a little bit. The way you do this is you just take a nice pry tool like this, and you just kind of go back like this. And then what I'll use a gift card. When I get to this point, I'll go like this. But watch out for this cable, because you don't want to go and damage this cable. So fold the cable like this, and then you can get around and you can take this out. And then it would look all just like this, because there's strong adhesive that holds this cable, this battery in. So, but if you're at home and you really need to replace the battery because the battery is now like sucking and it just doesn't hold a charge, just take the battery out. Doesn't matter if you bend it, just yank the thing out. Just watch out for this cable. You don't want to damage this cable, because then your screen won't work. Because you're going to be replacing the battery anyways with a brand new one, so it doesn't even matter if you mess up this battery anyways when you're replacing it. One thing that I forgot to talk about is this volume cable. Sometimes people drop their phones and it'll get smashed. Then what happens, the phone gets put into it says safe mode. Usually it says it down here. And then you can't use like the phone's apps at all. The phone's apps won't work because the phone is in safe mode. So then you'll have to replace these volume cables. So once the phone's open like this, the way that you replace these volume cables right here is you just get a pair of tweezers, and then you just put them in here, and then this thing, as you see, they're already lifting up just like this. You see that? These things will just, right there. There goes your volume cables right there. You replace the cables. These, you can probably get these for like $7 or $8. And then you just put in a new one, and then your phone will go out of safe mode. But that's how you change that out. And finally, the last thing that I'm going to talk about before I put this phone back together again is the full on-screen replacement, if you want to do it this way. Now I'm going to give you a full screen replacement example. You can buy screens just like this with this frame. It gives you, there's 2 options. There's really 3, But if there's two options for doing a full display replacement. There is an option of just buying a screen just like this. Now, I'm just giving an example. This is for a Galaxy S8. You can replace a screen just like this. Let's just pretend this is the Note 10 Plus, where you pretty much break the screen out of the frame and then you replace it with, a new one. Or you can buy one that's like this, right? But the benefit of replacing it like this, because there are a lot of like chronic cell phone repair droppers out there, that when you drop your phone, you end up making like a bunch of dents or nicks, like how this one. You see, this person came in for a screen replacement, but I replaced their metal bezel around it too. But as you see, there's all these nicks all around the phone. You see that? Look how gross that looks. You see? And it goes, usually it's on all four corners. I didn't even know that until I said it right now. This person dropped it on all four corners multiple times like this. But you can buy full display screen replacements that are already attached to the frame like this. So pretty much when you're doing a full screen replacement just like this, all you have to do is just take the insides of the phone out. You grab your new screen replacement and then you just start putting stuff back in like that. Then it'll look like you actually have a brand new spanking new phone, just like that. Okay, so this phone is pretty much all done. Everything is taken out, and that's that part of the video. So now, everything that you see here, I'm gonna put back into this phone, just like this. So this is gonna wrap it up for this Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus teardown video. If this video helps you out in any way, just please drop me a like or drop a comment down below. It really helps me out and it really keeps me pushing out more videos like this that helps a lot of people out. And on that note, thank you guys for watching. Peace.